Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel where I'm going to be showing you how to draw this really cool realistic looking tiger using just Sharpie and markers. Of course you could use pencil or whatever other supplies you have. It looks super complicated. Tigers are very difficult to draw, but I broke it down very easy, simple steps, and hopefully you will be able to replicate similar drawing. Okay, let's get started. So to do this tiger, we're going to start with the eyes and nose first. Tigers have round eyes with round pupils, unlike our, regular cats who have slits for eyes. So I'm going to draw first two circles. And I'm going to pick like a pretty good distance between the two of them. So I don't want them to be too close. Tigers have kind of small eyes in proportion to the rest of their head. So I'm going to draw another circle that's a little bit further away than you would think. Okay, now after these two, I'm going to give the signature cat eyes, right? Tigers are big cats, so they have these makes it look like they have cat eyes. On either side, you put a little point here and a little point there. And the inner point should be further down than the upper point, and that's what makes it look like those upturned cat eyes. And then towards the top here, I'm going to draw a black circle in the middle. Towards the top, rather. Tigers have round pupils. Okay, next I'm going to draw the nose, and those three things are what's going to help me center the face. Now, in the middle, in between the eyes, but further down, you're going to have a nose. And tigers have a unique nose, but it's kind of like a cat nose, just bigger. So I'm going to find my middle with an invisible line and down towards about here, giving myself a little reference point. So I'm going to, from this point on, draw a line down like this. Then I'm going to draw it so it's looks like an upside down T. And then I'm going to go up and over and do the same thing on the other side. Up and over. Okay, now I'm going to finish that off with two lines over here. And then I'm going to connect them like so. Okay, now I want to kind of re-emphasize the nostrils here. Okay, and then I'm going to draw one last detail for the nose, which is on the either side, there's a little flick line that goes up. All right, there is the nose. Now, from here on out, I'm going to do the mouth. I'm just going to draw a line going down that connects right from the bottom of the nose. And then I'm going to open it up, creating two lines. And I'm going to create a little kind of upside down black triangle over here. All right, now you're starting to see how the tiger is taking shape here. So from here on out, I'm sort of going to be using these jagged lines to indicate that tigers are super, super furry. So I'm going to finish off kind of the cheek part here, but instead of using straight lines, I'm going to use these kind of lines, dashes. So I'm going to draw dashes that sort of go up. And then it kind of still looks like my tiger has fur. Okay. And then same thing for the bottom part. Instead of using straight lines, I'm going to use these kind of dashed lines. Okay, see how it's taking shape really simply. Okay, now I am going to go back up a little bit and I'm going to draw the top of the head and the ears. So the top of the head, I am going to start with a straight line. And I'm going to draw across the top here a round line. Slight curve, straight. It's okay if this one is straight, but I'm not going to make it straight all the way. Then I'm going to start using my dashes to continue it on either side. Can't really go wrong with the kind of dashes you look, as long as you're kind of using lines that are not fully connected, it's going to give the illusion of hair. Okay, then I'm going to start the ear from about here and here on either side. Now, tigers, they don't have pointed ears like house cats do. They have round ears. So I'll start with a curved line that goes out and then in and then like that. Same thing on the other side. I always have a hard time doing things the exact same way on the other side because I am a righty. So I'm going to go ahead and do my best and copy what I see from the other side. Take your time, you know, use a pencil if you have to. If you want to practice with drawing markers so that you can practice what it's like not to erase. Not erasing can help you really build confidence with your lines. Okay, so then I'm just going to finish off the ear by connecting a line to the sort of point of the ear. Okay, now this is also the start of what a lion would look like too. So lions and tigers, even like a jaguar, you could really use the same kind of basics to get it all, any one of those big cats started. Okay, so now I'm going to just start drawing the stripes in the hair and the fur. First, I'm going to start with the very outermost part, and then we're going to start working on the inside. So because their hair gets like super full towards the outside, I'm going to use my, again, jagged lines. And I'm going to just start indicating where my tiger head, the outside is. It looks a little bit funny at this stage because it just has, looks like it has just like a really round, flat face. Okay, then I'll do some hairs on the inside of the ear. They have very hairy ears. Okay, now let's stripen up our tiger. So I will start with the stripes towards the eyes and then work my way out. So first I will start with these like cool looking stripes. They look like eye makeup a little bit. Again, I'm not going to use like straight black lines. I'm using only dashes. Take your time with this. You could slow the video down so you could place them where I will place them. Or if you're feeling like striping your tiger in a unique way, you could do that too. I feel like tiger stripes are like fingerprints on people. They're all unique. Okay, then I'm going to add some jagged lines Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing. Before I get too far here, I want to replicate it because their stripes are very symmetrical, or if not very symmetrical, then just symmetrical in general. Okay, now I'm going to go back to doing some smaller stripes on this side and then on this side. Okay, then across the top. And I'm going to make the top of the head a little bit higher up. And that's okay because I could just masquerade this line that I initially drew as a stripe, no problem. Okay, now I'm going to add some, just to add some dimension, I'm going to add some jagged lines along the nose and right there. Okay, now I'm going to add the cheek stripes. Okay, now on the other side. Okay, now coming in at the side, this is what's gonna like make this face look slimmer, give it more dimension. I'm gonna add this like big stripe coming down on either side. Okay, and now they have stripes along their cheeks. Okay, and then some lines over here. All right, and we're gonna keep going with stripes. Let's keep adding, let's continue this like big stripe along the side here. Add some more. Okay, then I'm gonna re-emphasize the bottom here because it's starting to get lost with all these dark stripes. So I'm gonna add some extra lines that emphasize the chin, as well as add a few lines that kind of go down and into the chin. Okay, I'm gonna add some extra attention to the ears. And then maybe up the nose. I'll fix these lines a little bit. Okay, and I'm just gonna go back in. I want to add a little extra dimension to really make the tiger look cool. So if you could see like what I'm doing with my hand, all I'm doing is these kinds of strokes, just lines, and you can't really go too wrong with that, following that formula. All right, tigers have some super long whiskers. I'm gonna give it that long, extra long whiskers. Finish off the ear, maybe have some more fur sticking out the back of the ear. Let's go back in and thicken up some of these lines where I think the stripes could be even more intense. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with this tiger, so I'm going to stop. I could just keep going forever, honestly, but I'm going to stop right here. And I'm going to add some orange just to the areas of where the tiger is orange, and maybe color in the eyes and nose. And that'll be it. Again, all tiger stripes are unique, and tigers are unique, but generally they are the kind of non-white tigers, like the Bengal tigers, are they called? I'm not sure. But they have like orange fur and white fur, and I've noticed a pattern that their orange fur is orange until like the eyes, until the eye area. There's like some white around the eyes. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to color this in. And then there's like white around like the cheeks here. And along the outside as well. I'm going to shade the ears too. Okay, then maybe I'll add just a little bit of orange around here, but it's mostly white over here. Okay, now I'm going to give this tiger a nose. I'm going to color in the nose. And I'm also going to, just the tops of the eye, the top half is going to be with this like darker color. It's like somewhere, it's like called yellow ochre, but it's somewhere between yellow and green. It's just a very dark yellow. Then the inside of the ears too, I think. And then this lighter yellow color for bottom half of the eyes. See how simple that was? And that gave it so much cool dimension. And that, I think I am ready to call finished. So this was my tiger. I hope you enjoyed doing this with me. I know it looks super complicated, but I hope that you learned something and were able to follow along. If you needed to slow this down or use a pencil, that's also great. Follow along for more of my content, like and subscribe, stay tuned. I'm going to show you all sorts of drawing ranging from really easy to something like this, which is way more hard. So tune in next time and I will see you soon. Bye bye.